Today I'm swimming Šabac in Sava River, another JSS race in Serbia. Šabac is a city located in Serbia, only 60 kilometers from Belgrade, and next to it is the river Sava. And here you can see the fortress and the beach where the competition was organized. Here you can see the first red bow, which was moved later. And here is the second red bow. Those red bows are marked for our track for 2.5 kilometers. And there is Šabac in the background. It is the city with population of about 50,000. And there is our track again and the fortress from the other side. And this is river Sava. The swimmers on 10 kilometers will swim from this direction. Information about this competition can be found on Serbian Open Water and Master Swimming Federation's website. And as you can see, this is very detailed proposals with description for each race. These are money prize for 10-kilometer competition. First 8 places will have our money prize. The only problem is that in reality a lot of changes were made on the spot, but I will talk about that later. This is in Serbian. I summarize the most important informations in this table. So the competition will be in Šabac, in Sava River, and the main distances are 10 kilometers with money prizes and 2.5 kilometers, which I will swim. Usually I swim longer races, but this time I am in really hurry, so immediately after the race I have to leave the spot because after 6-7 hours of driving I have to be in Budapest. Day of the race, let's go to Šabac. Here I am. I parked here, I'm not sure is it allowed. I asked one local citizen, he said it is. It is next to the police station. Okay, now let's see the beach and the location. Now I remember last year or 2 years ago it was here, the registration. And this is Sava River. There is a bridge. I arrived on that bridge. And who is in the longer distance here came from that direction because the river flows this way. Our track will be somewhere here on the beach, so we will go upstream and downstream 2 times, I think. And there is an old fortress. The registration. I'm still not sure about the track for 2.5 kilometers, but probably this will be the finish, the start, and we have to swim some kind of circles upstream and downstream around those red bows. And for 10-kilometer race, then we go upstream and we go down. It's a technical meeting. I finished my race. I was first one who came out from the water, but we had to run. I know 30 meters, so two swimmers who was swimming in my legs overtook me in the running. Unfortunately, that wasn't my sport. So I will show you how was the finish look like. Just to illustrate you how it looked like, imagine that in the left upper corner you can see me. And my opponents you can see in the right upper corner. So in the last 30 meters I was overtook by running, otherwise I would be overall first. It's okay. I have to go home now, I have to hurry, because today I have to be in Budapest. Immediately after the race, I have to leave Šabac. I cannot stay on the award ceremony. It's a pity because they have very nice podium and it will be very nice, the award ceremony. But today I have to be in Budapest, and that means that's 6 hours of driving from now, and also I have a border and city of watermelons. And after 7 hours of driving, thanks to the Serbian-Hungarian border, I am now in Budapest, and I will do the summary tomorrow from a very nice location from Croatia. Yesterday I was swimming in Šabac, and I really, immediately after the race, I had to leave the spot because today I'm here in Adriatic Sea. So this will be the good spot for the summary. Okay, a few words, what I like and what I didn't like on this competition in Šabac. I will start as usual with the parking. Very nice big parking place. It is easy to find shadow, parking with a shadow. Very nice location. I really like the old town and the fortress. We were swimming next to it in Sava river. No registration fee. I think we got t-shirt. I'm not sure because I have to leave earlier immediately after the race. Money prize for first 3 overall position in men and women positions. So that is very rare. A lot of shadows on the registration spot. It is a very popular race with a lot of viewers, fans, and other events are also there. So that's why there are a lot of viewers on the location. And finally, they try to get electric timing. I will talk about that later. And also we get medals for first 3 age categories. For kids, there are 2 years groups. For master swimmers, there are 5 years age groups. And cups for first 3 overall positions. So I was third on the 2.5 kilometer race, so I also get a cup, but I wasn't there. I will get it later. And now a few words what I didn't like. Besides this year, this is very old popular marathon with very big tradition in world level, but they try to change something this year, so they overcomplicate it. So there are really a lot of problems with organization. When I saw the race proposals, I saw this will be another almost perfect race, similar like in Brčko, but the reality was quite different than the proposals. Registration started actually when it should be finished, so this means everything delayed. And I really hate, because this is not aquathlon. They put a finish gate, I know, 20-30 meters from the water, and on 2.5 kilometers I was the first one who came out from the water. 2 swimmers were behind me, sitting in my legs, and actually on that finish I cannot run. Actually, I was looking like this. and they overtook me on the sprint running, and so that's why I was third. Actually, I really like in Austrian Open Water Cup they have some unwritten rule that fair play. If you see him in somebody's legs, then on the last 30-40 meters don't overtake him, especially not on the running in the last few meters. The most important thing for swimmers is the track. First, about 10-kilometer race. The original track was by proposal that they will swim 10 kilometers downstream. So even some slower swimmers subscribe to this race, because even if they are slower, but the river flows it has, so sooner or later they will arrive to the finish line. But then on the spot they changed it, so last 2 kilometers was swimming in the circle, so they have to swim 1 kilometer upstream in the river. So imagine after 8 kilometers you have to swim 1 kilometer upstream in a quite fast river, and it is very annoying that if you have to quit there. And also it was mentioned that they will be called one by one and go into the boat and transported to the start. So that's much better solution, because you can see the track from the water. But instead they were transported by bus. And when they leave the finish line, then they move one bow when they have to swim that one circle 200 meters far after technical meeting. I didn't swim the 10 kilometer, but they mentioned they had close to them the boats with engines. So that's not good solution, because swimmers don't want to breathe those gases from engine. About 2.5 kilometer race, I don't know. Also here they moved the bow after our technical meeting 200 meters farther and deeper. The deeper, that's the problem, because the river is there much faster, and some slower swimmers quit the race because they couldn't swim upstream in the river Sava, which has very fast flow. I don't know, it's a really pity, because this swimming competition has very big tradition. I hope this will be fixed in the future, because I really like the Sava river. It is much colder. I really like colder water than the Tisa river or other rivers in this country. We will see. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. I almost forgot to show you the results. So these are the overall position results for 2.5 kilometer race, and these are the results for 10 kilometer competition.